Well, we've already seen Trickstars versus Goki and Goki versus World Chalice, so there's only one thing left to do. We'll have the Trickstar deck take on the World Chalice deck. And this time we'll give Robbie a shot, see how he handles the Link monsters in the World Chalice deck.
Trickstar Lycris.
All right.
So just be aware if he plays that, it's going to be doing 200 burn at least once a turn.
I thought 2 cards do that.
So every time
A
you
lot
have
of cards do 2. No, yeah,
Even
but they'll
from
do it
drawing,
for
even
different
searching,
things.
whatever. Card Trooper.
Yeah, one does it for like effects.
What is the rarity?
They all do a little bit of burn damage, but that one in particular is
what
going
is
to be
the
like easy
The
to
rarer
forget.
attacks directly
So
for
just
8.
beyond
Does
that.
it deal 200? No.
Oh,
It does an extra
What
200
about
if you have
the
the
Stratos?
stage.
That's the one that deals.
200 for spells and traps.
Oh, okay.
Oh, when you activate a spell.
Yeah, and then the field spell bumps up the damage. All right. Final bout.
All
you
right.
ready?
Michael's got all your dice.
Sorry, I haven't used fire yet.
I have
Which one
not
you
used.
You used fire first.
You used fire first. You didn't
Oh,
use water.
It's okay. You like water, my friend. No.
I will start.
Drum has won every dice roll so far.
No.
you
My
won the
light
middle
vanquished
one, right?
his darkness.
Oh, you're right.
This is
Never
probably
mind.
good for you sometimes.
He's just won all the
if I
duels.
start. Good. All right. I'll start with. Let's start with light stage.
Sure.
This time it's going to
All right.
resolve.
Yeah, that's the good one.
Lets me add a Trickstar monster to my hand.
But you know he doesn't have Ghost Ogre.
Ah, doesn't work.
What?
It has to already be face up on the field when the effect activates.
Yep.
And don't think that you can use Ghost Ogre against the burn effect either, because that's also continuous.
Yes, that I knew. He told me that.
And while we're at it in here, I'm also going to normal summon Candina,
Ooh, you had a good hand.
because I opened pretty well
Alright,
this
yeah.
time.
Yeah,
We
no,
didn't
now
see
I'm going
this
to get
one before.
just
Which one was
reincarnated into
Candina?
Oblivion. She adds any Trickstar card from his deck to his hand when he's normal summoned. And when I activate, is it spell and trap?
Spells or traps, yes.
Yep, spells and traps, I take 200.
Amazing.
Yeah, it'll be 400 because of this, too.
She has 1,800 attack points?
Yeah.
Oh,
Reminiscent
wow.
of someone, huh?
Yeah, reminds me of a certain hero.
Yeah, I wonder which card that could be.
But she's the hero of that deck.
That's right, she's the center.
Yeah, center stage.
I will swap them
Yep.
with Lycris. And then I'll set 2. And you are up.
I'll draw. Anything?
I am thinking about what the best time to actually use it is.
All right, well, even before anything, I end up taking 200 and 400 because I just drew a card.
So 400 total.
Yep.
And
So
I
right
feel
away,
like
you're 7,600.
I feel like with this deck, your best 6 cards are whichever the first 6 off the top of your deck are, unless they're not. So that's why this is a conundrum. I will go and fire it off, though.
All right,
Trickstar
that sounds
Incarnation.
fantastic to me because my hand was
Let me tell
abysmal.
you, the 6
I had
cards
Marsh
were
Madness,
not.
that was it.
I don't know. That was not bad.
You don't think this was that good? Or the cards I'm looking for are like Venus and all
Yeah.
those things.
Right.
So maybe I was
well,
just
you
looking
had
for
the
something more
Chalice,
to
and
get.
you just lost 2.
Mhm.
So that
Yeah, so
drastically
that's the
lowers
bad
your
part,
odds.
yeah.
Those are banished forever.
Yep, so I will take
Round
1,
them up,
2,
one of the shine
3,
balls, too.
4, 5, 6, so 1,200 and then another
Plus
200, so 14 total.
Wow. Lycris does damage for each card drawn? That's incredible.
Yep. It's a lot of work for Will, though. He has to put in a whole new hand. Get used to it, guys. I think people are actually going to play this deck.
Yeah. Well, that trap card's really strong.
Yes.
It would be strong even without the graveyard effect.
I didn't know it had a graveyard effect until this morning, and I already thought it was bonkers. Okay.
So yeah, when you get Candina, it's an entirely different deck than what you saw in that first game, where I just had to scrape by off 1 Lycris.
We'll go ahead and start with the Agent of Creation, Venus.
Sure, I love it when you lower your life points. It's my
Yep,
favorite.
I'll have to pay 500.
I think this is looking a little more like the hand you wanted, right?
Yeah, but without
One.
Drome very much. Like, yeah,
If you
without the
can't
World
get the
Chalice
Chalice,
Legacy,
you're in trouble.
it gets a little rough.
And the 1 shine ball's gone too.
Yep.
So let's see what he's got in there. He's
Yeah.
got Imduk. Imduk's usually a good start. So that gives him an extra normal summon to use on a World Chalice monster, if he's got it. probably has one.
One.
None?
No.
No.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pay another 500.
Okay.
Yeah, times are a little tough in the in my world.
Understood.
Your world, Chalice.
Yeah,
Are you going to let this be your world legacy?
it wasn't the legacy I had foretold.
You're doomed once these cards come in. Like, the puns are going to be nonstop.
Yeah, this is looking real rough. I can IB. But even then,
Let's see. Can you make anything bigger than that? I mean, there's Gaia, but that's not
yeah,
super cool.
definitely not super cool. Maybe right there it should be Link Spider. But I
Spider?
feel like even that doesn't really get me too much farther.
Yeah, I'm not certain what Spider does there, unless, well, if you do Spider here, it's possible to at least get to Ningirasu, I think. Because
Yeah,
you would
that
have
could be it.
Spider, Imduk, and they could become Eve for the second one.
I have a question about this dragon.
Yeah.
Let's pretend somehow he'd gotten it in this zone.
Yeah.
Does it count as pointing to this zone here?
Nope,
Nope.
this
Nope,
is
it's
nothing.
too far away.
Too
A
far away,
void
has to
in
be
the middle?
adjacent.
The void. Arrows
Okay.
cannot cross the void.
Yeah.
But also, from my perspective, there's a reason that she's here instead of here or there.
Oh, yes.
If you're playing against this deck and you don't have something in that extra monster zone, it's dangerous to put something here. Because you might just get eaten by a dragon.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I think this should have been a Link Spider. I think if it was a Link Spider, I might have been able to do a little bit more. That's okay. Go ahead and activate Foolish Burial.
Okay.
I feel like the only thing I can really send, though, is Guard Dragon.
No.
Is there something better?
I'll tell you this because I'm very gracious. You can
Okay.
send Lee if you have a monster in your hand to discard to pick her back up.
You are very gracious.
Almost made a foolish mistake.
Ah. You're on fire tonight.
Lee has a secondary ability that lets him send a monster from his hand to the graveyard to add her back from the graveyard to the hand.
Yep. Discard Macaroon, get back Lee.
And what
Now,
does
you
Lee
added
do?
a card to your hand.
Yep, I
So
take
you're
two.
gonna
Ah,
take
it was a
200.
trap all along.
Yeah,
There's
no,
a
I'm
trick.
gonna have to pay
So
a
we've
lot,
seen
so I'm gonna
Marsh
use my
Macaron
additional normal
twice
summon.
now.
Yep.
Normal summon Lee,
Okay.
and then I'm going to go ahead and activate its effect.
I love it when you add cards to your hand. It's
yeah,
my favorite.
times
Robbie.
are tough, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I think this time, though, I'm gonna go ahead and add Guard Dragon, but let me think about it first.
Why is Marsh
Moment.
Macaron in the deck?
Marsh Macaron is in the deck because it's the only level 1 light fairy that can both block attacks and be used for transmodify. So if you have just Marsh Macaron and you go first, you can set it and they run into it. You're like, okay, I summon my 2 Macarons. And then on your turn, you can transmodify into Lee, since she's also a light fairy, and start your combos off that way.
What does Lee do?
Searches for a World Chalice monster when she's normal summoned, and can also be retrieved from the graveyard.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get Guard Dragon.
Okay.
So I calculated 400. I'm at 5,000. Is that right?
I got your 400 for picking up the Lee.
Yeah.
So I'll get you for 400 here.
All right, so 46.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
suppose
Marsh
it could.
Macaron, I don't think is going to make it into the the final gamut of competition. But for this, where we want the decks to do what they're supposed to do, it's a nice card
You
to
could
have.
also use Arcana Force the Fool, I think.
Arcana Force the Fool doesn't multiply, though. That's the neat thing with Marsh Macaron,
Yeah.
because you need so many monsters to use as
Right.
link materials. You want it to multiply.
Go ahead and put those guys away for Orm.
Okay.
World Chalice Blade Master.
Do you want to use your special summon for Imduk?
That's from my hand, right?
Yes.
Oh, man. Yes, I do.
He said with disappointment in his voice.
Yeah.
That's the least happy I've ever heard somebody be about a free special summon.
Yeah.
And look how cute it is.
And it could be anywhere, right? For
yes.
this, yeah.
Yes.
So send this guy right here. Next.
Okay.
Trust in the power of cuteness, Robbie.
Ah,
I'm doing my best.
the true cuteness is on my side.
You're not that cute, Jerome.
I'm the #1 dueling idol, Tyler.
Different types and attributes. And then this guy can swap out my links
For anything, really. He just has to tribute a World Chalice that he points to.
Seems like this deck has a ton of options.
Yes.
Yeah,
and,
that's the
and this
hard
is with
part.
Robbie claiming he has a bad hand here.
Apparently, I gave him a better one.
Yeah, no, it could have been better. What I should have done is, if I had realized about the special summon, I searched the World Chalice World Legacy, and then I special summon this here, and then I can do a lot more. But I was just looking to be defensive.
You think his first hand of 6 monsters, including a Shine Ball, was better?
I don't know what the rest of his hand is. The Foolish helps a lot, though.
Yeah.
I would have liked the Foolish instead of that first 6. It's just, I think he had a Macaron in the first hand, right? So he could at least wall up for a turn.
He did. Oh, it's time for another Link summon?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Go ahead and put that guy there.
Indeed.
Yep. And then I'm going to...
Those two?
There's those two. Yeah, I had one Shine Ball banished.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard to do anything too much better. I think I'm going to go ahead and get Ib.
Okay.
And then
So that's 3 out of 4.
Yep.
Doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, until I run into his Mirror Force.
Yeah. Mirror Force, Storming Mirror Force,
They're all pretty good against
Drowning
me
Mirror
here.
Force.
But I'm going to do my
Drowning would
best
be
to
okay.
make sure that doesn't happen.
He would
Okay.
still lose his Trickstar,
Yeah,
but
he'd lose one monster
it would
before he
be.
can
I think it'd
activate.
be a good trade.
Contributing for Arum.
No, I'm actually going to link.
Oh, okay.
I summon more.
Oh wow. He's not even done yet.
No?
Yeah. Go ahead and link summon this guy.
Okay. Do you have a
Yep.
special summon for that?
Nope, I do not. I'll link summon Ningirsu, the World
Okay.
Chalice Warrior. Activate effect to draw 1
Draw
card.
1.
All right, that's another
Another 4.
nice bit of damage.
Next, I'm going to set this card.
Jerome, you haven't even done battle damage yet. Have
Activate the
you?
effect of my
He's already
Ningirsu.
down to-
So anything? All right,
What is
so I'm
that,
going to send
38?
this and send this.
Okay.
Next up, I'm going to activate
Ooh.
World Legacy of Discovery.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to go ahead and move to my battle phase and pray that you do not have Honest in your hand. And declare an attack with my Ib.
Ib, huh?
Yep.
Tax legal.
All right.
Damage step.
Uh-oh.
Nothing. All right, so I take
He
16.
tricked you into attacking.
But your monster lives.
Yep, because of Ib's effect. She's linked up, so not destroyed by Valor card
That's
effect.
Well, you're down to 2,000.
Yep.
What's Jerome at?
8,000.
8,000.
life points still.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and... now that I got Honest in your hand, I guess I could be a little more aggressive.
You might have to at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and activate enemy controller still during battle phase, switch to defense mode, and I'm just going to declare an attack with Ningirsu over it.
Okay.
Very
Yeah, just
smart.
rather make sure you don't have a Trickstar, but you do have the thing already in your graveyard, right?
Trap
I
card.
do.
Yeah. Set one in my turn. Go ahead.
Draw.
He only had a little bit less life points. You could've stolen it.
Okay, main phase.
Yep.
First thing I'm going to do is activate Light Stage's other effect to freeze your face down.
Is frozen.
Oh, you
Water
do
seems
that-
like a freezing attribute.
Is that a once per turn effect?
Yes.
Yep.
Ah.
All right. Then
Oh, he's running the numbers here.
He's scheming something.
I'm going to act. There's normal summon Candina
Yep.
and activate her effect.
Yep, search.
I'm going to search for Lilybell.
Can activate
Lilybell.
that effect too?
Yes.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to summon her.
So you can special summon her if she's added to your hand by a Trickstar effect or by any means.
If she's added to your hand except by drawing.
Okay. So even through, say, Sangan.
Sure.
Awesome.
Now I'll link some. I use 2 Trickstar monsters. Summon Trickstar, Holly Angel.
Yep.
So this is the first time we're seeing Holly Angel. She does 2 things. 3 things actually. Each time a Trickstar monster is normal or special summoned to the zone she points to, 200 damage. Each time he takes damage from a Trickstar monster's effect, and this is the only effect that activates it, basically the entire deck.
The rest are all continuous.
The rest of them are continuous. She will activate to gain attack points for the rest of the turn equal to the damage taken. And the third
Is
thing,
that via Trickstar cards or monsters?
Trickstar monsters effect.
Okay, so she won't gain the
Right.
attack from light stage.
And then the final effect is the things she points to, Trickstar monsters she points to, are invulnerable. They can't be destroyed by battle or card effects.
What's her attack points?
2,000 to start.
So that explains why you waited to use your reincarnation.
Right. Now I'm going to use my reincarnation.
Yep.
And I'm going to use it to summon Lilybell
Mhm.
and put her here.
Sure.
So that'll do 2 and 2.
Yep, 400 damage. And then she gains attack for her own effect.
Right. So now she's 22.
Wow.
I've been doing it in multiples of 200.
Oh, that's easier.
Yeah, it's easier to do it that way. Then I will go to battle.
Sure.
Lilybell will attack directly.
I can't do anything about that.
That's 8 and 2.
Yep. 1,000.
So you at 600. This adds a card to my hand. Graveyard. I'll take Lycris. And still in battle phase,
Yep,
I'll activate
activate
Lycris
Lycris, yep.
to swap. Sorry, she's in the
Okay.
hand.
You're in. I take another 2.
2 and 2, which bumps her up.
You're down to 200,
Again.
Robbie.
Yep.
And now she's big enough to attack over Eve for the last damage.
Is that Trickstar once per turn to special summon itself?
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
So then I'll attack Eve for the last 200.
Yep. Can't do anything about that.
And that'll do it.
You trounced me.
You
Took
could have
an
even
entire-
passed your turn and won with the effect of Lycris.
I could, but that's disrespectful.
A true idol shows
Is this
respect to
factoring in
her
the
opponent.
300
That's
from
right.
this?
Hmm?
Is this factoring in the 300 from this? It's still more, right?
Oh no. You take 100 then.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
So you
It
won't
does
lose
matter.
until
She
you
lives
lose.
So
off.
you
Yeah.
can't do that.
You're right.
the
So you
other
still
way.
just draw.
Yeah, and then I'll.
You
die
still
to the
win
burn
with Lycris
damage, yep.
effect.
Well, I tried, but I did math wrong.
Yeah, Trickstar Reincarnations